confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 1,250,240. The confirmed number of deaths comes to 24,483. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 7,530, with total confirmed deaths at 220. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Bella Shaw. It's Thursday, July 1st. COVID-19 cases are rising again in LA County, more than doubling over the past couple of weeks. The county's public health department reported 422 new cases on Wednesday, the highest in weeks, and more than twice the amount of cases reported on June 15th. That's when California officially reopened and most COVID-19 health restrictions were lifted locally and statewide. Test positivity rates also went up in recent weeks. It's currently at 1.2%, up 0.5% since June 15th. Public health officials say while the increase in community transmission is concerning, the numbers are still far below the surge levels over the winter, with more than 15,000 new cases and test positivity rates of 20%. They also noted that the number of people getting tested has dropped significantly since the winter, and those getting tested now are likely doing so because they're experiencing symptoms or were exposed to the virus. Earlier this week, officials strongly recommended that everyone wear masks again in indoor public settings, regardless of their vaccination status, due to concerns over the Delta variant. At last check, more than 68% of Angelenos ages 16 and over have gotten at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. The White House is sending teams across the United States to help stop the spread of the Delta variant, which has now been reported in all 50 states. President Joe Biden announced today that his administration will deploy response teams made up of officials from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Department of Health and Human Services, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The COVID response team is spearheading this effort, where individuals will go into communities with low vaccination rates and a significant presence of the Delta virus. The White House has deployed similar response teams in the past, but this is the first time they're focusing on the Delta variant. The response teams will work with local governments to expand testing and contact tracing, as well as provide therapeutics to treat those who become infected. The Delta variant now makes up more than 26% of all COVID-19 cases in the U.S. Today is expected to be the busiest day on the road, as almost 48 million people will drive or fly to their 4th of July destinations. Here at home, LAX is ready to welcome back a potentially record-breaking crowd, posting regular updates throughout the day on its Twitter account at FlyLAXStats. The posts let travelers know about parking lot capacity and traffic estimates for getting into the airport from various entry points. LAX officials announced that in May, more than 4 million people passed through the airport, the most since February of 2020, and an increase of 604% over May of 2020. Airport officials commented then that while this is good news, they still have a ways to go before they return to pre-pandemic levels. Hoping that this 4th of July will help them get there, LAX announced a little incentive this morning for those catching a flight throughout the holiday weekend. The airport is offering 25% off online food and beverage orders. Just use the code LAX4 when checking out at laxordernow.com. LAX also has travel tips to ensure everyone stays safe during the pandemic. For the latest information, you can go to flylax.com/travel-safely. The Los Angeles Police Department is investigating what went wrong when a controlled detonation of fireworks ended up in a major explosion. This happened around 7:30 last night on the 700 block of East 27th Street in South LA. The unexpected blast injured 17 people. Police had spent the entire day from about 8:40 in the morning seizing a large collection, about 5,000 pounds of illegal fireworks from a home. They included about 40 homemade Coke can-sized devices with powder and fuses on them, and 200 smaller similar devices. The bomb squad determined them to be very volatile and decided to blow them up in a controlled manner at that location. The crew loaded less than 10 pounds of the materials onto a commercial-grade semi-truck with an iron chamber with a venting system. But police say one of their trucks had a catastrophic failure, leading to a blast that shook the entire neighborhood, even overturning a nearby vehicle. The explosion also damaged homes, shattered glass, and sent a large plume of smoke in the air. LAPD Chief Michael Moore says something happened in that containment vehicle that should not have happened. He didn't know why, but intended to find out. 10 of the 17 people injured are LAPD officers. One is an agent from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and 6 others are civilians. LA Fire Department says the worst injuries are among the civilians, which includes an 85-year-old woman. This accident led to several evacuations, and police spent the night combing through the neighborhood to make sure there weren't any hazardous materials scattered in the area. 27-year-old Arturo Sejas was taken into custody and faces charges related to possession of a destructive device. He may also face additional charges since there was a 10-year-old in the home where the fireworks were being stored. If you want to enjoy fireworks safely and legally, the City of Torrance is hosting its 4th of July fireworks show. Limited attendance is available at the Civic Center locations for viewing: the Toyota Sports Complex at 555 Maple Avenue and the west parking lot of the LA County Courthouse at 825 Maple Avenue. The viewing areas are on a first-come, first-served basis, so come early if you want to secure a spot. A number of items are prohibited on site, including food, drinks, and tobacco products. For more information, you can go to torranceca.gov. And in case you can't make it out in person, don't forget, you can catch the fireworks live on Citi Cable and streaming on our YouTube channel starting at 9 p.m. A road improvement project at the intersection of Pacific Coast Highway and Hawthorne Boulevard is about to get underway. The city received approval from Caltrans to construct a more cost-effective pavement design that will save time and money. City staff developed a public outreach program and will hold a public meeting early this month to inform businesses and residents about the project. A pre-construction meeting will also be held in early July, and civil construction is anticipated to begin in the middle of the month. Banter Bliss Candle Company and Collective celebrated the opening of its new location inside Del Amo Fashion Center.
Chamber of Commerce has been awesome to work with in terms of setting up this ribbon cutting ceremony. I have to say, being a small business owner, you're kind of pulled in all sorts of different directions. So, we are now in early July, and I literally reached out to them very last minute, and they have been so accommodating.
Banter Bliss sells fragrance products and experiences. Candle making workshops are available to book now. The company uses soy wax from soybeans grown by American farmers. All home fragrance items are 100% handmade at their studio in LA. And at this location, they also feature products from a collective of local entrepreneurs. The small business prides itself on striving to make a positive impact on its communities by partnering with nonprofits. Banter Bliss is located across from Sephora next to Kiehl's on the mall's main level. Free SLURPEE Day at 7-Eleven is now all month long. The convenience store usually offers the complimentary drink on July 11th or 7-Eleven Day, but due to the ongoing pandemic, the company decided to celebrate throughout the month of July. Today, 7-Eleven will drop one free small SLURPEE drink coupon into the accounts of all 7 Rewards loyalty app members. The personalized offer is redeemable the entire month, so customers can come anytime to redeem it. This is a sweet way that 7-Eleven is celebrating its 94th birthday. People who want this free deal but are not yet Rewards members can download the 7-Eleven app or visit 7rewards.com. If you're looking for a refreshing way to beat the heat, the splash pad is open again starting tomorrow. From 10 a.m. to dusk, children of all ages can head to Wilson Park and get soaked from the numerous water jets. The City of Torrance lists a full set of rules on its website. Children under 12 must be accompanied by an adult, and no food or drinks are allowed on the splash pad. Also not allowed are animals, pool toys, and wheeled vehicles such as bicycles and skateboards. City officials say have fun and report any concerns, injuries, or maintenance issues by calling 310-781-6901. Well, as we wrap up this week, be sure to tune in to Weekends in Torrance beginning Friday right here on City Cable. New episodes air at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Take a tour inside the Torrance Public Library to see the safety precautions in place to ensure kids and adults enjoy one of the city's most treasured resources. And then we'll tell you how Saddleback Church in Torrance is continuing to serve the community through its grocery distribution event. And Sunday is 4th of July. We check in with Rhiannon Trutanich and Popeye from Canine Corner to see what precautions to take for pets, as fireworks could be scary for our four-legged friends. Weekends in Torrance kicks off tomorrow at 2 p.m. You can find us on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Frontier Files Channel 31, streaming on our website as well as on YouTube. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community, pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. The Utopian Society Project held a family-friendly event at DePortola Park last Saturday. The event was focused on teaching children about safety, both during the pandemic and in general. The California Highway Patrol and the Torrance Fire and Police Departments came out to interact with the kids and their parents. A shave ice truck was also there to help the little ones cool off. Parents and organizers of the event say they hope it was a fun day for the children to get to know some public safety officers and take home priceless knowledge.
Being a parent of a 4-year-old, it was important to me to get in touch with the community and just the people around and get everybody back to normal.
Well, I hope that not only they learn valuable lessons like not talking to strangers or playing with fire, but all the little things that a little one should know, like their parents' phone number or things that are important in case something were to happen.
Now, if you have a great story, upcoming event, a photo or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday to bring you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.